the definition of pornographic, you are committing a federal offense. You have just produced child pornography.
It's pretty tempting to go into an adult website to see what's there. When we're teenagers, when we're adults, we're curious about sex. We're curious about what's in those forbidden sites. But one of the reasons to stay away from them is that they have information that's harmful to adults as well as to teens.
If a teenager, during your teenage years, you start to spend a lot of time in porn sites, what it starts to do is it starts to skew, it starts to distort your view of what a healthy sexuality is.
Looking at pornography over and over and over again is highly addictive. Many people begin to stop having their social contacts with friends and going to football games and doing normal things because they'd rather be at home in their bedroom looking at their computer at more and more pornographic images. And what the research has also helped us to recognize is that when you look at certain kinds of pornography long enough, it after a while becomes insufficient to satisfy your curiosity or your desires. So therefore, you begin to look at more and more graphic and more explicit images.
So all of this technology, every little bit of technology that comes along, what we need to constantly remember is that there's a good way to use it and there's a not good way to use it. And what we want to do is use our values that we really want to have part of our lives. We want those to be the touchstones for the decision of how am I going to use this technology.
The following story shows some of the complications that can come out of innocent experimentation with the web. As you watch the story unfold, think about what you might do or have done in a similar situation. Later in the Reality Check segment, we'll get some advice to help us know how to have fun, but be safe in the online world.
It just started out as something to do. It sounded like fun. Now I'm scared to death.
If Mom and Dad ever found out about this, I don't know what they would do. Why did Jennifer pull me into this?
All of this because of a stupid prank. I didn't even do anything, and I'm suffering all of these consequences. This is so unfair. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, the four of us were just sitting around bored and looking for something fun to do.
I'd heard all about blogs from the other kids at school, and I'd seen every website that hosted one. Corey and Jeremy and I have been friends since we were little kids. Scott's cool too. He's Jeremy's best friend. It seemed like a great idea.
So what can we put on there?
Anything we want. Stuff that's going on at school, music, sports. Corey, you can put your poems on there.
Who would want to read that stuff?
Shut up!
It's like an online journal.
Wait, and other people can post stuff on our blog too?
Yeah, if we want them to. It's a free forum for expressing opinions.
I like to put